Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. It is Monday, April 1st, 2024. This is not a drill. This is not April Fool's. It is 6:24 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:24 a.m. Eastern Time. Good morning. Yep, no fooling today. Thank you, Night Truck. I appreciate it. Good morning, Shake and Bake. Hey, Greg, Rob, Tom, Mark. Hey, Casey, Clifton, Donald, Fat N, Keggers, Topher. Hey, Tess and Paula, Jill, Bullstrike, Mike, Hugo, Rob, Spaceball 1. Good morning. Good morning. Hope y'all had a great long weekend with family, friends, pets, nature, whatever it is that gets you going. All right, I'm going to start out with a chart request or two. Don't see any yet. And don't forget to hit that like button if you hear anything you do like. Hey, Davey. Hey, Craig. P. Carey. Neo, all right. Neo had some delivery news overnight. Hang Seng was green overnight, but Neo's not benefiting as much as you would think. Yes, they're up 2%, but they're not gapping up. On the daily, we made, let's see, 448. 445 is the 52-week low, and we hit 448 on Friday. Just having a really hard time getting something going. Got to change the hourly trend as step one. We haven't done that for 18 days. Good morning, MSOS. I apologize for my loud mouse. My quiet mouse decided not to work this morning, so I'll have to figure out what that's about. I had a rough computer weekend. MSOS, a weekly lower high is the more likely scenario compared to 1064 due to the size of this pullback. So weekly lower high on watch, daily uptrend, 4-hour uptrend. Got a little head and shoulders right here on the 4-hour. Be careful. RSI, that is. I think bears could look to top fish 1036 today. DJT. Oh. I'm assuming you want the Trump media one. That's the one that's been moving. Prior DWAC name. Daily inside bar broke bear on Friday. That weekly candle from last week is a doozy. That does not look good. Bears will be looking to top fish either $63.50 or $70. MPC. Marathon Petroleum, potential daily bull flag. Looks pretty healthy, nice volume on Friday. XLE names have been doing wonderful. You're up here testing 203 and pre-market with a gap up. I would go with the gap, meaning I would stay bullish until bears prove something. Gold looks pretty bullish. New all-time high yesterday. Or overnight. Let's see, what time did it happen? Yeah, last night. Potential 4-hour bull flag on gold. Top fish means to short, looking to short. Bottom fish means looking to go long. Go Ev. Daily resting on the 50 MA. Daily lower high possible in the next bounce. Looks like you have earnings today after hours. Be careful. Be careful. Attempting a little gap up here. Okay, what time is it? Are we getting close to starting? Yep. AMD. AMD on the 4 hour has a really nice squeeze, but we are stuck under the daily 50 MA. Bulls need to get over these EMAs and get over 187.69 to prove something. Again, I do like the 4 hour squeeze. All right, let's get this show on the road. Good morning. This is who I am, not that hurricane. I am from Louisiana, though, very familiar with hurricanes and hurricane parties. So if you want to give me a follow on X at Charkalori, that would be lovely. I've been a trader and technical analyst for the last 8.5 years. What I do here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is I have this live show and I attempt to go through 25 charts in 25 minutes and get you ready for the trading day. I communicate to you via this microphone, and this table is a way for me to objectively explain to you what I'm seeing. I did this about 3 hours ago, so some of it could be dated. Let me go look at ES real quick. I think the hourly has changed. Yep, we're in an hourly downtrend now. 4 hour still in an uptrend, so we'll uncheck that. That is bearish. So some of these things could have changed in the last few hours, so I'll update it as we go. Overall, it's looking more bullish, but we have given back a ton of the overnight move. We're no longer gapping up on SPY, and we're no longer gapping up on QQQ. So some weakness has creeped in the last few hours. We had Fed Powell speak last Friday when the market was closed, and we had PCE, and Powell said that he's not in a rush for any cuts. So we'll see how that unfolds today. Looking at the economic calendar, we have S&P Global US Manufacturing PMI, 9:45 and 10 a.m. We have ISM. We have JOLTS this week. Tomorrow, we have ADP non-farm data on Wednesday, jobless claims on Thursday, and Friday we have non-farm payrolls, and Powell speaks on Wednesday. And if you change it to 2-star events, you'll see a ton of Fed speak. We have a lot of Fed speakers this week, like a lot. FOMC Bowman, Williams, Mester, Daly, Bowman again, then Powell. So we have a lot of Fed speak this week. So we have potential for volatility. Looking at ES, 4 hour gives me the clearest picture. We are approaching the 12 EMA on the 4 hour, and we have support down at 53.02. So we did get a new all-time high yesterday on that move up, but we've given a lot of it back, and we are close to turning red here on ES and on NASDAQ. Go Tigers is right. Absolutely. And GOEV, always, I do not put all of my eggs in the TradingView basket. If you are trading a name and you think they could have earnings today, like TradingView is showing for GOEV, go confirm it. Go look on NASDAQ website, New York Stock Exchange website. Don't take the TradingView as the gospel, as always. All right. And I should do a disclaimer. I suffer from this human condition where I'm a human and I make mistakes as well. So if it's impacting your money, you are responsible for that data, and make sure you verify your stuff. Yes, LSU Tigers are playing Iowa this evening. Go Tigers. Thank you, Nugget. I appreciate it. Yeah, hit the like button, folks. So 4 hour is pretty clear. We're in an uptrend. No major harm done. We do have a big upper wick of profit taking forming on these daily candles. We have RTY in a clear 4 hour uptrend. RTY has been strong at the end of last week. We do have some upper wicks forming though, profit taking, and we've lost our hourly uptrend. The Dow has turned red. We're at the hourly 50 MA. We had a gap up to a new all-time high last night by $42, and we gave it back promptly, and we've since turned red. VIX has got some spunk today as we have some fear entering the market. We are over daily resistance. However, we are running into the daily 50 MA. It'll be interesting to see if this can suppress the VIX or does the VIX clear it? Hang Seng was green overnight. DAX was bigger green. It's giving a lot back as well as the markets and the indices. So it's still green though. Bitcoin is red. We had triple daily inside bars that broke bull. And then we were unable to get through 71789 and we gave a lot of it back. And we have a potential 4-hour bear flag on Bitcoin. That doesn't look too good. That is a risk-off environment. We have ETH with a potential 4-hour bear flag as well. We have the dollar that has some strength coming in. We broke this hourly EQ to the bull side. That's probably holding down gold a bit. Yep. So on the next bounce, we'll see if we get an hourly lower high compared to 2286, but this still could be a 4-hour bull flag. Gold bulls have been impressive. In the face of dollar strength, they've been impressive. All right, oil, potential 4-hour bull flag. Daily higher high. Odds favor a monthly lower high. Where that starts, nobody knows. On the next hourly push up, you could look for a top fish against 83.62. Nat gas is green. We're running into Thursday's high here, 1786, 1787. We have a double top. Sorry, trying to get all my water consumed this morning. I'm on bottle 2. So on the next pullback, we have plenty of room for an hourly higher low relative to 1706. I don't see a clear setup there for me. Apple is no longer green. It was green earlier. We have a clear hourly EQ. Support 17103, 17051. Resistance 17202, 17223. This is still clearly a potential weekly bear flag, and it looks, I was going to say a bad word. It looks poor. Let's just say that. And Tesla looks awful as well. Potential weekly bear flag on Apple and Tesla. And if you're looking back at the first quarter and you're comparing names, Tesla and Apple should be ashamed of themselves in their first quarter performance. It's awful. And you look at names like Nvidia and you're like, you go, boo, you had a great first quarter performance. So will that money rotate into Apple and Tesla? That remains to be seen. Amazon has had a great push up. We're opening up closer to Thursday's high than low. And I'll try to say Thursday because my brain wants to say yesterday or Friday, and neither one of those are correct. So if I accidentally say yesterday or Friday, you know that I mean Thursday, the last day we were open on the markets. So Amazon's opening pretty strong here comparatively. Nvidia is still green. We're back inside Friday's range now. That I just did it. Thursday's range. Dang it. We have a daily inside bar from Thursday. Going pretty sideways on the hourly chart. Mara, I like for a top fish with this Bitcoin weakness on a pop up. I think we could reverse back burner this, meaning 5 and 15 minute overbought conditions during regular trading hours could be top fish attempts on MARA. Plug. Someone asked about this weekend in the ticker request thread for members only, and I really like this weekly EQ. Weekly squeeze, daily tightening pattern, daily squeeze. We need to get over the 50 RSI on the daily to get something going and get over 371. I like that setup. RDDT looks pretty weak this morning. Remember, Reddit, from my research, and confirm for yourself, Reddit does not have a lockup period, meaning all of these moderators and chat room, whatever you call it, admins, they can all sell the stock that they were awarded. They can sell it anytime they want. They don't have the 6-month lockup period like ARM just had. So it got pretty heavy pretty quick after the IPO. I think you could keep this one in reverse back burner mode, looking for top fish setups for 5 and 15 minute overbought conditions during regular trading hours. So let's turn these colors, let's make that red. I like this one green. Let's make this one red. SoFi, I like green for long, and W, I like long. All right, so let's look at SoFi. SoFi has potential daily inverse head and shoulders. I was watching it last week for potential breakout. We didn't get it. We need to get over 760, but I like this setup for a potential long. And Wayfair, We have a monthly EQ that just broke bull on was that last? No, that's the week. Last Thursday, did it break bull? Yeah, last Thursday, it broke the monthly EQ to the bull side. I think Wayfair could have some gas left in the tank. I like it long. And we may have to wait for a pullback buy, but I do like it long. SE, potential weekly bull flag. Hang Seng was green overnight. FXI is green. I saw Baba and Baidu were green, but SE is not benefiting right now. You have support at 53.71, then 52.42. You have resistance at 54.59 and then 55.79. You're resting on the daily 26 EMA. Again, a potential weekly bull flag. Need to hold this 26 EMA in this daily downtrend. Looking for a weekly higher low. 4-hour didn't get oversold yet, and that may be what it takes to get that weekly higher low settled. You think the DAX is closed today? Thank you, Mr. Gugster. I did not know that. Yeah, I went over Amazon. It's not gapping up, but it is stronger than most. We are not at all-time highs yet. 188.11, 188.65. Y'all remember that banks start reporting earnings at the end of next week. And then probably Netflix. Oh, I hit the microphone. Sorry. And then Netflix the week after that. And then Apple and Amazon the week after that. So we are getting into earnings season, first quarter. You're welcome, Fat N. So we'll see if these names can have a run up into earnings. And we have the Apple Developer Conference June 10th. Just a heads up on that one as well. And I haven't mentioned it yet. Well, I did say we're in a new quarter, but I really enjoy the first of the month. I really enjoy the first of a quarter. I like new beginnings. I like to wipe the slate clean with what I did wrong, what I did right, and just move into the next quarter intentional with what I want to achieve this quarter. And what I want to achieve is no over trading. I over traded last week, and I admit it, and I was red, and we all make mistakes. So I over traded. So today I got to get back to my discipline of no over trading, especially on days like today when I have 4 shows. It's just too much for me to manage. So no over trading. That is my goal for second quarter. And I would challenge you to really sit, look through your statistics and find out what you need to work on. Remember, we're always improving our B and C game. Our A game, whatever is our A game, we keep it there. We just, okay, that's going right. We're not going to mess with it. What is not going right? What is your B and C game? It's the inchworm concept from Jared Tendler's book, which I can't think of the name of it now. Jared Tendler. I love his book. I have it. The Mental Game of Trading. I have interviewed him, I think 3 times now, 2 or 3 times. I love this book. And he comes from a golf background, actually, and he became a life coach. He's not a therapist, but let's see. About Jared. He has his master's degree in science. He's a licensed mental health. Anyway, he does mental coaching for trading, poker, and golf, and he's just amazing, and I love his book. So anyway, he has the inchworm concept, and I think it's a wonderful concept, constantly looking at these little tweaks to improve your trading. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'll take a couple chart requests because I really went through my charts pretty quickly. I saw ABGO earlier. Daily inside bar. Looks like you're trying to break bull here in pre-market. Yeah. If we can hold 1330 on a pullback, this is a gap and go potential scenario. That one looks good. I'm going to put ABGO up here. Let's see. Market's trying to bounce right here. Okay, let's look at the Russell. The Russell is no longer gapping up. We are back inside Friday's range. If it were to have a breather day today, that would be very understandable considering how big of a move it had last week. I would understand that. 220.05 is your next resistance. Excuse me, 212.54, then 220.05. Lit. Dan did a deep dive in lithium this week. If you missed that video, you can go back and watch it. We are in a daily downtrend. Weekly, this could be an inverse head and shoulders here. We need to establish this right shoulder. 47.39 is your key resistance. That one's looking pretty good. DIS has a vote on this chart this week. They have a vote, a stockholder vote on something. I think it's Peltz and his hostile takeover attempt. I'm not sure. So I sold about 60% of my dad's Disney long holding to just kind of de-risk a little bit and take some profit off. You have support at 122.18, 121.20. You have resistance at 123.40, 123.74. It's had a beautiful bounce up on the daily, but it's got some headline risk this week. IBKR. Beautiful weekly bull flag potential. Gorgeous. 112.48, 112.50 double top. Oh, I love that rounded bottom there. That's beautiful. Apple bottom jeans. Look at that rounded bottom. Love it. Looking good. Google has one of the better monthly charts out there. I love this monthly cup and handle. It looks really good. I wanted to mention that one too. All right. If you could hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. And so your Queen of the Mountain trades, I like Mara. You can screenshot this, reverse back burner. I like it for a short. And I like Reddit for a short. I like Plug, SoFi, and W for potential longs. And another one that was really flying last week, EH. This could be good for a gap fill at 1879. All right. I am going to wrap it up and go boot up the stream for our chat room. We have a very active chat. If you want to check us out at chartguys.com, we have lots of channels. We have marijuana channel, crypto, commodities, Forex, whatever floats your boat, we probably have a channel for it. And a uranium channel. All right, y'all, use stop losses.